DC here. Hi guys. Well, today's little chat is probably going to be a little bit entitled, Does It Really Matter? If you can see on the screen back here, I've got, over here is a Facebook account, and there's a YouTube, my YouTube account. Now, what I mean is, does it matter? Is that I've been wondering, in the last week or so, who do you make these things for? Do you make YouTube, Facebook, social medias as such? Do you make them for yourself? Or do you make them for others, or for both? Now, a while back, if you remember the attempt to get the Spooky University gang up to cruising speed again, one of the subjects that came out, but actually never was a Spooky University topic, was about has Facebook killed YouTube, or at least has it killed YouTube in our smaller community. Now, I've been wondering about that lately because it's funny because I've not had so many subs, and people have been subbing a lot in the last period. And I've got some, I don't know, some 300 in. Let me see. I can tell you actually. No, it should be here. See? Doesn't even want to tell me anymore how many subs. Oh, well. You see how it is? I'm looking at Facebook. I got 349 subs. Okay. 349 people. I mean, it doesn't mean subs, actually. It's like Andy was saying the other day. It means that 349 people at one time or another pressed that little button. But in the last vids are getting like 28, 29, 30. I'm not getting 50 views anymore on the vids. And I've been looking at that. I've been thinking, okay, if I become really boring, are people just doing something else? Is it because of the new way of logging into YouTube that actually people have not been able to get into their accounts? I don't know. But I don't know, actually. I must say, I seriously don't know. I go into Facebook, the news feed has a lot of stuff. I mean, I've even noticed I put up one little vid in Facebook or links. Not much is happening there either. So, for me, I mean, there's a lot of things going on over there. But I have to say, I've not been into Facebook very much because I tend to like YouTube and do vids more. But I've been wondering. I've been kind of wondering. And nevertheless, when I think about it, why do I do it? Well, I do it for myself, mainly. It's therapeutic in a way. I love making vids. It's a way of actually expressing myself, and it's kind of a personal diary, isn't it? I mean, it's not only video logging, it's blogging, it's a bit of everything. And the other thing is that like in 1,000 years from now, well, I'm exaggerating as usual, but I mean, it's a memory. At least it's somehow, it's maybe not written. That's probably the problem. Maybe in 1,000 years from now, if it was a written word, it would be there. It's not written. But it's something for me. It's something that I made. And I hope that somehow it's going to be something that will pass on. I was reading not too long ago in a book. It was talking about the ancestors. I'm trying to remember which book it was. I think it was. It doesn't actually matter right now which book it was, because the concept was, it was about ancestors. And one of the things was that the character was saying, I'd like to talk to you about such and such a person. And the reason for that was that it was somebody that was not known, that did not have much in the world for him or her, and he wanted that this person's memory be perpetrated, be continued, and continue to live. And a little bit of what we're doing, at least what I'm doing in YouTube, is I'm bringing out something of myself and passing it on. It might not be for you if you're not interested, and it might not be for anyone, but maybe it's something for me. I'm trying to pass on. There's something about talking about your ancestors. We probably don't do that enough, and they will go away and they will be gone. And one can say life lives on through you. It does, up to a point. I mean, my physical traits, for example, I resemble my ancestors. My son, one of my sons, looks a lot like me, and so on. Yes, in that respect, the ancestors go on, but the thought, the philosophy, the essence of the person kind of goes away if we don't talk about them. And that is maybe finally why I do YouTube. I think it's to get to know people, but it's also to get to know myself. And I think that the fact that I am in front of the camera talking about myself and really trying to make myself open is something that's very important. Some will maybe say it's kind of a psychotherapy. Maybe it is, actually, because the question about the whole thing is that why stand in front of a camera and talk about yourself, talk about things, act like an idiot like I do sometimes when I'm doing my stone DCs and so on. Why do I do that? Because it's actually my inner being. And not only do I like to share, but when I look at the vids, it's like I see inside of myself. Really, really heavy at times. But I mean, when we're talking about the ancestors, I'm like doing a retro feedback for those who probably are into that type of thing. I'm giving it out, and when I listen to my vids or listen to your comments, it's coming back in, maybe digested in a way that helps me to understand myself even more. Facebook or YouTube. Each one is chosen, I think. I guess right now, a lot of the people that I was with mostly in the beginning have chosen Facebook. That's okay. I'm just wondering how I'm going to, be very frank, how I'm going to kind of reintegrate some of the members of that community. I mean, I have to do more Facebook. There's just so much time in a day. I guess that's the whole problem, and that's where the thing is. And I mean, it's the same with you guys. There's just so many things in a day, isn't there? It's probably easier actually as well. On Facebook there's games if you like games, and I'm not actually a gaming person. Yeah, so a bit of everything in this vlog. Should I call it an attempt to bring out a dialogue? I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Is that this is a kind of a art rendering vlog, I guess. Once again, you know, I want to chat about different things, and what I would like to do actually before long is to make one of these silly vlogs again. Seems to me it's been a long time I haven't had good old Stone DC being a bit nutty. It'll do me some good, I think. Yeah, I think I'm going to look into that. Make a little Stone DC vid. Gotta think about it. Anyway, guys, while I'm at it though, I want to say thank you though for being there. It's always been great, and it still is great to hear from you, to chat with you, and you know, you've got great things going on. Love you guys. Take care.